So what is good guys, Adnan here, and for 1800 rupees I think the Redmi Earbuds S are the best, cheapest truly wireless earphones out there. Inside the box you get some documentation, 2 sets of silicone ear tips of different sizes, and the earbuds themselves enclosed in the case. The case itself is abysmally tiny but also surprisingly well built. I assume the matte finish covering the case is just asking for scratches, but durability wise I really couldn't find any letdowns, maybe other than the rather questionable hinge. You have the brand Redmi engraved at the top, and just when you thought things were looking great, you notice the micro USB port at the back. Quite honestly, it isn't a huge deal for me, but I can see people who have completely transitioned over to the Type-C lifestyle finding it difficult to charge this thing with an entirely separate cable. Making matters even worse, these don't even come with one. Anyways, opening and closing the charging case is really tactile and satisfying, something I don't think every budget-oriented truly wireless pair of earphones can promise you. The earbuds inside are held in by pretty strong magnets, and there's just no way you could accidentally flip this thing over, sending the earbuds to the ground. But this is also one of my first irks with the Redmi Earbuds S. The earbuds themselves are so tiny that I find it extremely difficult to prop them out of the case without looking like I'm trying hard, and it definitely does not help that they are basically all matte coated, thus extremely slippery. Talking about first time connectivity, it doesn't get any simpler than this. Just take the earbuds out of the case, turn on Bluetooth on your phone, search for new devices and tap on connect. The subsequent connections will now only require you to take the earbuds out and put them in your ear, provided that you have Bluetooth enabled on your phone. In my time testing these, I faced no weird issues like only one of the earbuds being connected to my phone or one randomly disconnecting midway. Actually, connectivity as a whole is really impressive with the Redmi Earbuds S. Now granted that I didn't really have the chance of stepping outside this time to test it while driving or in college between classes, but I only ever encountered signal drops at extreme ranges from my phone. Comfort is definitely the key aspect of these earbuds. They are the lightest, probably smallest truly wireless earphones you can buy, and that translates very well to when they are sitting in your ears. They create a nice seal around your ear, and there's absolutely no question of them being uncomfortable for long periods of time. Talking about time, they last a full 4 hours on a charge by themselves and can be recharged thrice with the case at full battery. That is quite impressive given the size of these earbuds. What I do wish for though is that these didn't take over an hour and a half to fully charge. That is quite a stretch. However, I'm willing to write everything that's bad about these earphones off just thanks to how unobtrusive these are when you use them. Let's talk about how they sound. They have good separation for the lows, mids and the highs, although they most definitely don't sound nearly as punchy at the lows when compared to the other offerings. If you are a fan of listening to clear vocals, podcasts or just watching videos or movies, these will suffice you without any complaints. But if you are even remotely into bass heavy music or consider yourself an audiophile, I think you can do much better than these. The only form of controls you get with the Redmi Earbuds S is the entire side of the earbuds. A single press will play or pause the music, while a double press will bring forth Google Assistant or Siri. Not that I expect any iPhone users to be using these though. If you do get a call while listening to music, simply pressing once on the earbud will answer it, and pressing and holding it for 1 second will quit an ongoing call. Microphone quality during calls was definitely usable, and the person at the other end of my call noticed no substantial difference. Unfortunately, there is no way you can increase or decrease the volume or change the tracks without asking Google Assistant or grabbing your phone itself. However, the Redmi Earbuds S feature a low latency gaming mode which does exactly what it says. A triple press will enable this enhanced frequency mode, and although I don't game on my phone at all, it did seem to fix the annoying audio lag in games by a very noticeable amount. So, in this very competitive world of truly wireless earphones in the Indian market, where do the Redmi Earbuds S truly stand? It's only fair to assume at the very bottom, but that does not necessarily mean the least viable. On the contrary, I would highly recommend this to people who want a low-profile solution that just works. I can see these working out perfectly for students, casual listeners, or daily commuters. For me, the sacrifices in the fancy touch control features or automatic music play pause detection are overshadowed by the convenience, price, and just this sense of carefreeness that the Redmi Earbuds S bring.